Farewell, my adored land, region of the sun caressed, pearl of the Orient Sea, our Eden lost. With gladness I give you my life, sad and repressed, and were it more brilliant, more fresh, and at its best, I would still give it to you, for your welfare at most. On the fields of battle, in the fury of fight, others give you their lives without pain or hesitancy. The place does not matter. Cypress, laurel, lily white, scaffold, open field, conflict, or martyrdom's site. It is the same if asked by home and country. I die as I see tints on the sky begin to show, and at last announce the day after a gloomy night. If you need a hue to dye your matutinal glow, pour my blood and at the right moment spread it so, and gild it with a reflection of your nascent light. My dreams, when scarcely lad adolescent. My dreams, when already a youth, full of vigor to attain, were to see you, gem of the sea of the Orient, your dark eyes dry, smooth brow held to a high plane, without frown, without wrinkles, and of shame without stain. My life's fancy, my ardent, passionate desire, hail cries out the soul to you that will soon part from thee. Hail, how sweet 'tis to fall that fullness you may acquire, to die to give you life, beneath your skies to inspire, and in your mystic land to sleep through eternity. If over my tomb someday you would see blow a simple, humble flower amidst fake grasses, bring it up to your lips and kiss my soul so, and under the cold tomb I may feel on my brow warmth of your breath, a whiff of your tenderness. Let the moon with soft, gentle light be described. Let the dawn send forth its fleeting, brilliant light. In murmurs grave, allow the wind to sigh. And should a bird descend in my cross and alight, let the bird intone a song of peace over my sight. Let the burning sun, the raindrops vaporize, and with my clamor behind return pure to the sky. Let a friend shed tears over my early dimness, and on quiet afternoons, when one prays for me on high, pray to, O my motherland, that in God may rest I. Pray thee for all the hapless who have died, for all those unequaled torments have undergone, for our mothers in bitterness hath cried. For orphans, widows, and captives, to tortures were shied. And pray too, that you may see your own redemption. And when the dark night wraps the cemetery, and only the dead to vigil there are left alone, don't disturb their repose, don't disturb the mystery. If you hear the sound of cithern or psaltery, it is I, dear country, who a song to you intone. And when my grave by all is no more remembered, with neither cross nor stone to mark its place, let it be plowed by man, with spade let it be scattered, and my ashes seared to nothingness are restored. Let them turn to dust to cover your earthly space. Then it doesn't matter that you should forget me. Your atmosphere, your skies, your veils I'll sweep. Vibrant and clear note to your ears shall I be. Aroma, light, hues, murmur, song, moanings deep, constantly repeating the essence of the faith I keep. My idolized country, for whom I most gravely pine. Dear Philippines, to my last goodbye, oh hearken. There I leave all, my parents, loves of mine. I'll go where there are no slaves, tyrants or hangmen, where faith does not kill, and where God alone does reign. Farewell, parents, brothers, beloved away, friends of my childhood, in the home distressed. Gives that now that I rest will win someday. Farewell, sweet stranger, my friend, who brightened my way. Farewell to all I love. To die is to rest.
Good afternoon, everyone. The Last Farewell is written by Rizal before his execution by the Spanish authorities on December 30, 1986. So this poem was Rizal's final testament of his love for the country. So The Last Farewell was first published in Hong Kong, and it is translated into dozens of languages and becomes a stirring manifesto for self-emancipating movements across the world. Farewell was a masterpiece. It is a poetry tribute beautifully penned by Rizal to his one true love, which is the Philippines. So, it contains lines that enlightened and ignited the flame of millions of people's heart. So Rizal says that he would die in the name of the Philippines with no regrets. So sa mga linyang sinulat ni Rizal sa tulang to, uses devices that employs our visual senses to think that this was written on the eve of his execution. So before pa siya hatulan ng kamatayan, napipicture out na ni Rizal na mangyayari to sa kanya. Rizal's intention was to remind us that we are a witness of his ideas and thoughts that he put a paper ever since he was a child. So he was telling us to remember him as someone who died because of his love and his living flame of patriotism. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Reaction ko po dun sa last farewell. Salamat Dr. Jose Rizal. Kasi ayun, namatay ka ng may paninindigan. Ayun, namatay ka ng nakagawa ka ng makasaysayang tula. Ayun. Yung nasabing tula ay nagpapahiwatig ng pag-ibig, kamatayan. Hindi mawari ang kalungkutan ng isang taong sigurado sa kanyang sariling mga paniniwala. Naglalaman ito ng mga linya na nagpapaliwanag at nag-aapoy ng milyong-milyong mga puso ng mga tao.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmate. My name is Reynald Artisano, BS Hospitality Management. My explanation for Last Farewell. This poem is written shortly before he was fought to death. Sac Fjordry expresses love, death, unfathomable, grief, and a man sure on his own convention. Each contained the lines that enlightened and ignited the flame of millions of people's heart. Many people was very fascinated and mesmerized on how the poem is created, which Sakan is in dedication, and I thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Patrick Campuzano. Share ko lang yung interpretation ko sa Last Farewell ni Dr. Jose Rizal. The virtue of sacrificing is what I see in this poem. In the sense that Rizal is letting his blood, she just to give a color or a hope to our country. There is some instance in our life that we need to sacrifice of something. But be sure not to regret. Make your sacrifice be worthy. Confidence is the one dominating. Rizal knows that he will be remembered by the people. Rizal is right, for he is celebrated as our national hero. Confidence helps us in life, particularly in facing our fears and problems. Trust is what I notice, particular to God. Rizal is leaving it all to God, for he knows he will be helpless the next day his execution. He knows that in God everything is possible. So there is hope. In life, we need to trust God and ourselves. We need to trust God, for he is the author or director of our life. We need to trust ourselves because we are the main character playing vital role in our own movie, our life. Fighting for our country is like fighting for we love. Fighting for the freedom of ourselves, family, friends, and loved ones. We consider Dr. Jose Rizal as our national hero because he saw loved ones. We show what that is not about fighting using our sword or anything that can hurt others, but often also seek freedom. It shows that after the hardship and sacrifice, will meet the freedom. Dr. Jose Rizal is a hero because using his intelligence and artistry, he shows others that Filipinos are capable of being free. He fighting for our freedom. He fighting for our rights. He fights for our family. He fights for all of us. He sacrificed everything, even his life. Rizal's dream for a peaceful country may be hard to achieve, but it's not fully impossible. His love is so great that he is happy to die for his country. He wishes to love the Philippines for eternity, even after he is dead. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Catherine Petra at ang reaction ko po sa The Last Farewell of Rizal is itong poem na to is about siya sa pagkakamatay ni Rizal or sa pagpapaalam ni Rizal. And alam naman po natin lahat kung gaano to kahirap sa isang tao mamaalam or harapin yung death. Kasi hindi pa natin ready iwan yung mga special sa buhay natin, lalo na yung mga importanteng tao para sa atin. Kasi iniisip natin kung ano yung mararamdaman nila kapag umalis tayo dito sa mundo, pag nawala na tayo. Lahat naman siguro tayo kayang mag-sacrifice para sa taong importante para sa atin. Ganun din si Rizal, para sa lahat. Sinacrifice niya lahat para sa mga countrymen niya. Pero, happy naman siya nung namatay siya kasi alam niya na parte ng pagkamatay niya is yung vices sa Spaniards. And, eto, ina-advise sa akin na parang minsan sa buhay, kailangan nating mag-sacrifice ng kahit na konti para sa ikaunlad, para sa kabubuti ng iba.